Fine. Leave me here. Fine. Leave me here. Fine. Leave me here. Fine. Leave me here.
Hello, everybody. Hi, happy Friday. It is Friday, right? Yes. So here's the drill. I just like Bernie Sanders is once again asking for your support. I am once again, oh shit, let me make sure the mic is working. Yeah, it is, thank God. I'm once again sick. I definitely have at least a bit of a cold, so we will see how long I can keep my wits about me and purge the forces of heresy before I need to go take a nap. Told me not to eat the rations. I know. I'm sorry. No, don't save the rations. You definitely want to destroy the rations because they're tainted. Nurgle's rot is spreading. It is also whenever you have a kiddo and they go back to school, the first like 3 months is just nothing but a continuing trail of the ick continuously. Watch the new video. They did steal, so they stole it from the train. They raided a train. But that doesn't change the fact that it's tainted and that it has the disease in it, and that by giving it back to the people, we would just be making the problem worse, in my opinion. I think there's a blog post confirmed the new class December update. I thought Mr. B accidentally spilled the beans early. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure when the class is coming out. I don't know. It's not that expired. Rations are like hotel floor pizza. Oh no. Yeah, it's going around right now, kitten, for sure. We know you know the new class. I don't actually. Someone told me that they could spoil it for me, and I declined. I was like, I don't want to know. I want to be able to speculate and stuff like that. It's more fun for me when I'm on the same page with you guys on stuff like that. And I don't know, not only because then I get to speculate, but also it's really hard for me to not tell you guys things whenever I know stuff ahead of time. Like the RBs kind of killed me. Oh, also up first we have modders, Mr. Sumi and Scab Hunter. But the RBDs kind of killed me because like I would see you guys talking about, you know, like what you're seeing in like the gameplay trailers and, you know, all these questions and things, and I just had to keep my fucking mouth shut and just sit there and be like, I could answer all these questions, or like I can, you know, tell you guys how things work and be like, it's so much cooler than you think it is. So that was really tough. And it would be so hard to know what the new class is, and not be able to tell you guys. Worked at an elementary school for 2 months as the IT guy. Oh God. Hang on, I'm trying to get my Darktide friend code copied so I can just paste it over on the Twitch. You got so sick, like you begged your wife to take you to the doctor to get an IV. Got back, one of the teachers was like, haha, your first year here is gonna be like that. Oh my God. Something that summons drones. Do you think the price is gonna be the same as I don't know anything. I don't know if it's gonna be a paid thing. I assume it is because that's what the RBDs was. I don't know how much it will be. I don't know for sure when it's coming out. I thought that I did. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything. Your money's on Lex Mechanicus. That I would really love something AdMech too. Hey, BRB. Well, welcome. Yellow Impurity, thanks so much for the sub. Hard for you. Glad Fat Shark had you put out the anniversary theory on the new class. Here, hang on. Thanks, you're awesome. Theory on the new class. I mean, there's lots of theories. There's lots of different directions it could go in. People, so I know that I said, like, I won't be surprised if what's happening with this whole rations thing ends up connecting to what the new class will be, especially since the announcement is literally the day after the event ends. I personally wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, but I have no reason to think for sure that that's what's going on. Some people have taken that and been like, oh my God, it's got to be rattling. It's got to be a rattling because it has to do with rations. So it has to be a rattling. Maybe, I don't know. Me personally, I am leaning a little bit more toward Hive Gang class just because like the story in this is revolving around these rations were taken from a supply train. It was supposed to be feeding the hungry people of Tertium, and whenever we destroy the rations, like we're causing problems with starvation. So that's personally where my head is kind of going. I do also think, you know, Tech Priest could be a possibility. Especially, you know, people pointed out that in Space Marine 2, very soon the, Jesus, what's it called? My brain is just like completely unplugged right now, so I'm gonna play Arbites today. But, they're getting the new class in Space Marine 2. Money is on it being some kind of ganger that Swagger brings in. New class gonna be a janitor servitor. Why are the maps in the torrent different from the new event? Are they? I don't know if I've done the torrent on any of them. You're hoping for Eldari for the class. You must depart. You have to go cut unholy grass that fights against you. I heard the code name is broke or anything. I don't know. Also, here's the thing. If you guys happen to know like leaks or spoilers, I don't want to know. So please don't tell me. Hell yeah, new class incoming. Now I'm curious. I haven't seen an event mission for the torrent, I don't think. Maps in the torrent are on fire. Oh, they brought that back. It's getting announced the day before your birthday. Nice. Yeah, so the class, what the class is going to be gets announced on November 11th. Will the exclamation point join be working? Asking when you get back. Redaline, I'm not entirely sure just because I am sick. I've taken some cold medicine. I've got a little food in me. I have caffeine. We'll see how robust I'm feeling, how peppy I'm feeling as the stream goes on. I may end up cutting a little bit early, but in theory, you'll be able to join later. Sort of curious on the new class, if there are any more changes to talent trees. Yeah, I don't know. Be a Rotfly. Wolfer boss fight is long overdue. I hope the new map finally gives us that. Maybe it's a ganger. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm wondering if it's going to be a Hive gang. Oh, I mean, so far it's just like a cold, but just like I'm definitely stuffed up and I'm just like groggy and sleepy. Hello, Dragon Lancer. So Jakku, I personally think that it's interesting that the day after this event ends, and this is the first ever like community involved event and stuff like that, the day after the event ends is when what the new classes will get announced. So personally, I think there's probably a connection there, but I don't know for sure. Has to be rattlings. That's what a lot of people think. People are thinking, oh, if it has to do with the rations, it's got to be rattlings. I think that is definitely a different direction from what I was thinking about whenever I was like, oh, I wonder if these are connected. However, I would like to say, oh my god, it took like a fucking iron will for me to not say this during the stream by accident on Wednesday. But whenever everybody's like, oh, I wonder why rat tails, that's so weird. It's because 10 years of Tide. Vermintide. I'm pretty sure that's at least part of the reason why, like, the rat thing to, like, kind of connect those two. Colds are a curse from your girl, it's true. Hello, Pierre. I need a beacon of purity. It's true, I do. If anybody could just, like, come over here and take, like, a holy icon and just stick it in my face over and over, and, like, scream, too, while you're doing it, that would probably be helpful.
Never heard of it. I'm on the fringe. Nothing good happens out there.
Even confirmed in Darktide is new in the pack. No, I think just fun little nod to the original series at the start of the Tide games. Hello, oops. Sorry, video you discuss gangers. What would a ganger class bring, gameplay-wise? I mean, that really depends. Not being a game designer, like a dev in any way, shape, or form, not just a Fat Shark, but in general, I can't really say. My shield is stuck up. Okay. Cool. That was weird. Personally, so like probably a little bit more movement tech based, maybe. I know that's something that people have speculated if they're gonna do a Hive Gang class, it being a little more movement based. There were roller derby Hive Gang women at one point. Hey, the gnarly tree hugger. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I also don't know what the new class is, oops. I may have had the opportunity to have it spoiled for me and I turned it down because I didn't want to know. I don't want to know until you guys find out. Imagine the interactions between the arbitrator and Hive Ganger. That's also kind of where I'm coming from too. I'm like, you know, that would make for like a really cool, like a really interesting dynamic. It's a bug, change weapons. Notice your melee gets stuck and you're spamming destroy rations. Oh. I wonder if it's because I had the shield up and was doing the destroy rations option. That's probably it. Interesting. No, really? Tech Racer else? I really don't know. Just blocking gets you stuck? Okay, cool. Zealot cheerleading unit to get better is something I need when sick. Oh god. I don't know if they're cheerleading so much as just like trying to exercise you demons. Honestly, knowing that I don't have a strong will is part of why I said I don't want to know. Just because it would be torment to hold on to that for a whole, like, you know, 2 weeks. Hello, NZT. Random company cycling. Yeah, Hive Gang could potentially have movement tech kind of abilities, things to make them speedier or move differently. Some people have said maybe grappling hooks. Oh shit, I was like, you know, as an idea, whenever I was talking with Jeffricus, I was like, what if there was, because you know how like over time in Darktide, can someone please come get me out of this net? Thank you. It seems like pretty often in Darktide, whenever they do patches and things like that, there will be small tweaks to levels. So like, you know, with all those that have come in and out of play over time, it would be neat if like a Hive Ganger could like potentially know different paths to take. So like if you were playing that class, maybe there's like little interaction points where you can like change or take like a different path in the level or change it a tiny bit. That was just like literally a shot in the dark idea that I had, just like what would be unique about a Hive Ganger. Starvation riots again. A lot of ammo reserves. Leave Joe in the net. I love the fish net look. Bet it's elves or something silly. Love a sister in training. Watching Zealot saying shit. We're nowhere in this I know Sisters of Battle is a very, very, very highly requested class. You know, maybe that could be it. I honestly don't know, but at this point, I think that my two personal, like, biggest, the ones that I think are most likely is either a hive ganger or a tech priest. Possibly something that's kind of a combination of those two things. Just because in Wrath and Glory, which just came out not long ago for Darktide, and Fat Shark announced that there is a way to, on the Foundry tabletop version of the Darktide Extraction Wrath and Glory module, you can export your character out of Darktide and import it into Foundry, so you can play yours. So like I could take Turner, or I could take Postel, I could take Gertrude, and I could have them turned into a character using all of their information, all of their stats, all of the choices that I made for like their backstories for building their characters and stuff like that, like what planet they came from, what were their formative moments in life and everything, and that would be like used in building the character in Foundry for Wrath and Glory. Knowing those things, I kind of feel like maybe the Darktide Extraction Wrath and Glory thing might be a little bit close. Like, I don't know, you know, maybe they'll do a crossover, maybe it's not a crossover, I don't know. But like, if it were to be in Wrath and Glory, there's a lot of stuff to do with essentially a cult, a Mechanicus cult, and I'm not sure exactly what their origins are. To be fair, Reed kind of came out of nowhere, it's true. Thinking Admech some kind personally. You sure whatever Fat Shark cooked up is gonna be great? I think so. Well, plus some male and female sister battles will be out. I mean, who knows? I think that it kind of depends on like what they recognize as a potentially hot seller. I wouldn't necessarily take Sisters of Battle off the table ever just because they're women only. One, because putting a focus sometimes on, you know, female characters is something that like I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but just like something that's done a little bit more, especially in Darktide. Darktide is actually a very like a lot of the central characters and heavy hitting characters are women. So like I don't necessarily think there would be anything wrong with having a woman only class, especially since it's the Sisters of Battle and it's so intensely popular and so asked for. I think that if Games Workshop was willing to say like, okay, we'll sign off on that, Fat Shark would probably do it, just also because like that would be a very, very strong money-making opportunity. People would pay hand over fist for a Sisters of Battle class in this game. Yeah, also Ogryns are all male. That's a very good point too. We'll see, oops. We'll see, you know, what comes after the winter update. What do you think a Hive game class would offer gameplay-wise? I kind of answered that a little bit already. Movement tech? Shit. Movement tech is something that I think would very much be on the table. I also personally wonder, like, you know, something that could be interesting flavor-wise for a character is that since they would be tertium natives, most likely, would they be able to find like maybe secret paths through different maps? Especially since Darktide, a lot of the maps tend to get, you know, like little tweaks made to them, little changes, little path diverting, little alcoves that used to have enemies come out of it closed off, different areas opened up and stuff like that. Is it possible that maybe a Hive gang class might have, you know, something where it's like, oh hey, if you're playing this class specifically, you can find like different little secret paths that other people don't know about, you know, help your team, you know, get out of a horde situation. Things like that. Kitten? No. Please, I don't want to hear it, just in case it is right. I don't want my own theory crafting tainted. Imagine the reason the ceiling was raised is because Hive gangers can run on walls or something. That'd be rad. I think that that's something that they can do in what's the, oh, Necromunda Hired Gun. That's the game I was trying to think of. So there's battle class and you step on Zealot's toes. It really depends. And also I think that RBs kind of already steps on everybody's toes but the Psyker, personally. In the sense that like I think that the class itself, it's some forms a completely like separate, distinct character, but I do think that like certain things that the Arbites does and brings to the table steps on the toes of Veteran Zealot and Ogren. So I'm not sure if you know, maybe that's an indicator that as long as the class that gets created feels distinct enough to, you know, be worthy of being its own standalone thing, does that mean that, you know, perhaps there won't be as much concern over making sure that all of its talents and you know, weaponry and everything like that would have to be like super distinct? X class needs to step on Sparkhead, so no. Every steps in Ogren's toes already. Patrick Games Workshop seems to value strong themes over complete uniqueness. Yes, I agree with that. I think that is probably a fairly accurate assessment.
It is an arbitrator's duty. Done firm while others cower.
That's why your Ogren wears steel-toed boots. Am I excited? I am, yes. Don't mistake me seeming extra just like sleepy for not being enthused. I just don't feel well. That's all. Hello, Barrow.
I walk in shadow.
This blade Ogren is an atrocity.
Should I be streaming? Oh yeah, I'm fine. That's why I'm playing Arbites.
Final judgment enacted. Your solemn training shows its value, arbitrator.
Wow.
Last deal. Take this minority 106. Look the dead.
Still down over here! Catch up on it!
Need more flavor points to be Joe. Oh, I don't need a blanket, trust me.
What do you do for fun exactly?
Need a small charity bowl. Chat's green stims. True. If you guys have any green stims, I will happily take those. I will probably be making myself a piping hot mug of tea later. I'm just chilling like a villain. Play Psyker, be more rested because I die all the time. Rude. Plus, you're excited. Think we'll have it before next year? I don't know.
More blood than seems ideal.
You know, I'm not sure. if the roadmap is trying to tease us or what.
Disturb it.
Some hot toddy action. Oh no. Just tea. What the fuck is tea? Did I piss it on? No, I did not. Hello, Vitriax.
No escape.
Painting equals hobby. Oh god, no. Admissions brings you to the fourth wall and picking players now? Yes. Throw some Theraflu in there, call it a day. Hell yeah. That sounds so good. Hello, Penrose. How are you doing? Honey lemon is your go-to when you're unwell? Honestly, that sounds so straight out. Hello, Paratin. Aside from the new character announcement, you know it. I'm excited to find out what it is.
A plan with no drawbacks.
Then you play Ogryn and you eat all you can because rations can't go to waste. So is that what you feel like you're doing whenever you choose to destroy them?
This is no place for Ogre.
In my mind, they'd be insane to reveal a class and drop in a month later without that class becoming available. Future mystery continuing class will be available as a summer update. Did he?
Dig deep, Psyker. Prove yourself.
Saw my video on it. Yeah, I'm excited. Rattling or a tech priest? I don't know about rattling, you guys. Maybe it will be. That'd be cool. Ocho's collab video with Japhicus got possible to classes from Glory. A little more, been playing a little more Darktide than usual. Beginning AdMech, there's just so much banter about it. There's a lot of things. Oh shit! Sorry, I should have shot that. There's a lot of things that like kind of point that way from different story angles, but there really isn't any talk amongst the rejects about an AdMech character. War Peaks the Poxibay, there's a reason why Flamers work so well against the heretics. I would like to not be set on fire. Can I opt for that? You have an exam in 10 minutes? Good luck, Vitriax. Oh shit, I switched my weapon.
Be a beard no longer.
Slow is complaining about our hacking computers being slow. TKX saying our favorite Archeo creates these idiosyncratic. Maybe a new class is a girl Ogryn. Do you think Zorn would allow gangers running around? I mean, it's not really up to him if Gren wants to involve them in his retinue. Everyone needs to be a little toasty. Why? We should have a different fire. You need this shared brain cell, Vitriax? That's okay, you can have it. I'm not using it today. You know, I would be surprised if we got a Sisters of Battle now, like at this point, but who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Bye, Vitriax, good luck! Are these new ones or pre-made? What do you mean?
Move away! Now!
What do you mean, Jordan? Oh shit.
An ambush! To arms!
They have no idea.
We've a halt here, adamant, unyielding, unstoppable!
Hey, Lormok! Thank you for renewing your channel membership. Give me a second here, I'll pop you a party popper. Also, thanks! Jefficus is rad, and I was stoked that he asked me to be involved in that. They don't have their armor since they're being punished, which can work. Brandon complains about her admin things also.
Immolation grenade! Scummer, I will find you.
Can be surprised if the new class isn't admech related. I honestly think it might be a Hive thing. Your mystery saying that you're doing a collab? Oh, with him?
Your map is
Okay, let's see. Lorma, come for you! We pop you a party popper. Thanks, you're awesome. Jesus, that was loud. That was so loud.
All have our foibles!
Roadmap announcing, really excited for Darktide again. New map, new class. Now, do bear in mind, it's not a full mission that we're getting in the update in December. It's an operation. So this is going to be like a short rolling steel length kind of thing. That being said, rolling steel is probably my favorite level in the game. But just like everybody, please keep that in mind. They specify that it is an operation, not a new mission. What if the new class actually signed up? Do you think so could end the whole conflict? I don't know.
You need to reach the far side of the station.
Young battle is going to blow!
I think that really depends on the situation because, like, Custodes and Space Marines and everything, like anything that's, you know, crazy, tier powerful, big, scary loyalist, you know, super tough, basically unkillable. They're only ever unkillable as the story needs them to be. So I think it very much depends on what kind of story they're wanting to tell with Darktide.
Ooh, I'm still covered in its slobber! We triumph in the God Emperor's name!
Hello, Eduardo.
We'll drive them from cover!
So it's not arriving in November, Henry, but it is getting announced November 11th. I think of Grey Knights versus Custodes. Again, I think that highly depends on what the author... If we're talking like a lore clash, what the author would want to happen there. If we're talking on the tabletop, I don't know. Tabletop is always a toss-up. Depends on how well anyone can roll.
Where the heretics lurk, and where our presence
Now, oops, I know that I said that in my video, but apparently I might be incorrect about that. I thought that I had the correct information. There is a possibility that might not be correct. Sure, we'll go with that this time, Oops. I think it's some really cool outfits if it is the Hive Ganger. That would be really cool. Do I look grumpy? I'm not grumpy in the least. I'm just tired. Start to assume free update also releases a new class. But we did nothing by assuming. Well, and also, like, I don't know if they're holding off on saying that that's what they're shooting for because there might be something else going on behind the scenes. I have no idea.
I think I'm a
Single
goner.
started without any gear, wearing only his helmet for this balancing.
Concealed from heritage.
Realizing it's been insanely 3 nights in his pants. If we take out the custo out of the equation, after a bunch of cards, we recommend guarding the Imperial Throne. Yes, I think so. Oops, you're gonna make me blush. Or maybe that's a fever setting in, I'm not sure.
Thanks.
Helmet only starties would kill you. That would be really funny. The friend code question kind of answers the other question.
Right. Come a long way for this.
What are we all thinking the new class is gonna be? My money is on Hive Gang or Tech Priest at this point.
Grenade sighted! Do you consider yourself a servant of
The operation might just involve Zoran,
And this
just
is
like
my
rolling Seal
choice.
Duquesne. Maybe that'd be neat.
As to whether any calling can be described as a
I'm
choice.
sorry, Bran. Tech Priest, are you a cry? Oops.
Take shelter!
I'm reloading.
I cannot be stopped!
I think it might be Tech Priest. Oops.
The mutant is terminated!
Tech Priest, and you have hope it's gonna come with a ton of cosmetics. I think that maybe our BDs might tell us to temper those expectations.
Aid me.
I think Rat Tails is a hint or a giveaway. Honestly, I think that the whole Rat Tail thing is because 10 years of Tide. I personally think it's probably just like a cute little nod to Vermintide.
Maybe spend more time with your squad, and less with your data slates, eh?
I am not certain that they would appreciate that.
You want money? We're getting Repentia. You loved Inquisitor Martyr game.
I trained for moments like this. Did you?
When's the next Alien stream? I don't know. When I am not sick. So I didn't stream it earlier this week because my kiddo was sick. Now I'm sick, and so unfortunately it is just making its way through the house. Thanks, what? I appreciate it. With better bladder control, excuse me. Look, I need this to go on the record. I've never peed myself playing a horror game, okay?
Nice job. Let's get you back here for debriefing.
Kindred.
Sure, we're going to get little Darktide reference in this event as well. Don't think the Rat Tail is a reference to Darktide or any plans itself. Did I eat the floor rations? No. I really didn't. Children are petri dishes. Yes, they are. I feel like most of the time, anytime my son goes back to school. Hey, thank you. Good game, you guys. Excellent job. Anytime my son goes back to school after summer break, the first like 3 months, I'm just constantly sick. The first year that I started doing content, that winter, I got viral laryngitis for the first time. And I lost my voice for like 2 weeks, or more like not 2 weeks. I think that my voice was like fucked up for a couple weeks to some degree, but like it was completely gone for like a few days. Have I got a chance to try the new Helldivers? I haven't. Helldivers just really kind of fell off for me. I kind of feel like they just keep recycling the same things over and over, and I'm just not, it's not as fun of a game in my opinion. Might be some Nurgle cultist activity happening at school. It's every school to Ahawasi. I'm pretty sure just kids in general. All right, up next we have Shovel Enjoyer Jafsrob and Destroya Peru. Nurglings equal kids. Here, I will throw the queue over onto the YouTube side. You've heard people talking about catfolk coming to Darktide. You don't see why. I wouldn't really put any stock in that because Games Workshop is embarrassed by the existence of felinids and they don't like them. So I really don't think that that would likely ever happen. Okay. Let me... Plague Bearer lore? What's this new event in Darktide? Why are we picking up food? So there's a supply train that the Mobian 6th raided. And the train had food on it, had rations on it that was meant for the hungry people of Tertium. And they took them. They took the food. And then now we are going in to try and recover the food. But the food has also now been tainted, so it has disease and plague in it. So now it's a community involvement event on if everybody wants to decide if they want to keep the rations and give them back to the hungry people, or if you want to destroy them. Because if you destroy them, it starts hunger riots. And essentially, like, the people of Tertium are getting restless because they're starving. Why does Games Workshop not like them? So the meta lore behind felinids is that apparently there was some contest years ago where the winner got to essentially create like a race to put into the 40k universe, and the felinids cat people are what the person who won said that they would want to put into the 40k universe. And apparently Games Workshop didn't like it. And so they were like, okay, cool. Well, there's your felinids. They technically exist now and we'll never speak of this again. Do we change the lore? We change like essentially the modifiers that can affect your game daily. But I don't know if we will overall affect the outcome of how the story of this will end. Games Guitar be rather wacky with how antisocial most of their guns are. Mess up the 3-player equals. Mess up the other 3 players equally as the enemy. Oh. Now you want cat people more than a tech priest?
To all interlopers.
You want a dog person now?
When working for Grendel, but aboard my ship, you will follow my orders.
See, I think it would be really funny if Games Workshop just, especially with the popularity of like cat girls now and everything, just say fuck it and embrace it and just do it. Also, we're looking for Jafsrop and Destroya Peru. Star Trek had a cat guy in one of the original films. It's true. Them with that anime brush. Playable Cerberus. We're getting squats before felinids. Yeah. You would love to have some advancement on the BS our Inquisitor is doing. Feels like waiting for the Warframe story to advance. Yeah, that's a lot of Darktide stories. Just sit around. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Yeah, thanks for playing, Mr. Tsumi. Suspect we'll never get feelings. I don't think so. It'd still be funny though. Water or caffeine? Okay. All right, Brandman the 39th and Shadow Dragon, you guys are up next because Jafsrob and Destroya are not here. Is Darktide the best Warhammer game? I mean, that's incredibly subjective. Personally, I think so. I think it's the best damn 4-player co-op PV, like Left 4 Dead style horde shooter, just in general. I think it's mechanically one of the best games in video games right now. Hello, Waxo. Made you so paranoid. Every little line of dialogue or move someone makes, your friends don't want you to talk about the dispatch game because you sound like a meme about mail.
Sure I can't get you some new robes,
Huh.
Hag-On? Those ones look ancient.
Okay. Darktide and Road Trader have to be your favorite 40k games. They're two of the strongest, I think.
That we could all say the same.
Sliding that Left 4 Dead's playstyle is super easy. Love to see some PvP options. I would not. It'd be awful. Let's see. So we, out of who I called, we got Brand Shadow Dragon. Are you here? Are you ready? Shadow Dragon? Is the event worth completing beyond the crafting material? You get a trinket that can go on your weapons. And Shadow Dragon, you're up because we had no shows. You get a trinket that can go on your weapons, and they're rat tails. And they're super weird and gross. Recently recruited a friend to Darktide. Second person you've gotten into it. Good. No, a hint. You can't share it. You so desperately want to say, I don't know. I think that Blank has more of a chance than you think. Well, apparently, at least one of the things, I know that something Jeffakis and I said in the video we did together apparently was right. This also might be my last one. I'm starting to feel a little queasy, so we'll see.
We are all resources to be extended.
Refinery Delta 17
Troll a
has
little bit
been
and say little
identified
mentors
as
are
a
coming to
hazard
trash
pathogen
him.
laboratory. First waypoint, Flow Control Hub Delta 12. Second waypoint, Refinery Delta 17. Deploy interrogators to induce hyperbaric pressure.
Started this on PS5 with your friend last week. It's a very good game. Curious about the new quest and whatever the new enemies they have planned. I haven't heard anything about new enemies, unfortunately. I do know that the next mission that we'll be getting, it isn't a full mission. It's going to be one of the short operations, so something similar to Rolling Steel. I have my responsibilities are higher than entertaining you guys, but I also just like showing up. And to be fair, whenever I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, I wasn't feeling like that bad. But I'm just kind of oh, my stomach is starting to feel a little weird. Dragon roaches are back? Oh dear. Yeah, Rolling Steel is cool. It's a fun one. It's just, I mean, I guess we'll see if they end up surprising us with anything extra, extra details or anything. But as far as I'm aware, you know, a short operation is all that we should be expecting. And it's going to be crazy to not have, a new proper full-length mission for more than a year. That's nuts. How does this event work? So you'll find, little things, throughout maps as you're going through them. And okay, here's one right here. So this, oh, hold on, can I look at a ration for a second, you guys? Oh. But you'll find those like little pickup indicators like that on maps. And then whenever you look at them, your prompts, your interactive prompts will show you like what things to press, whether you're on PC or whether you're on console, for how to interact with them. And one of the options will be collect, and one of them will be destroy. If we destroy the rations, then you'll get what are called hunger riot waves of enemies that happen in the game. So yeah, recover, destroy. If you destroy them after X amount of them destroyed, you'll get waves of enemies that are like hunger riots because the people of Tertium are hungry. This was supposed to be food that was for them. The Mobian 6 stole it off of a supply train and then diseased it and then just put it back out, left it lying around for people. So it's like a community involvement thing. It's up to the community. Are more people going to choose to recover it to try and feed the hungry people of Tertium, or are more people going to choose to destroy it to try and keep the disease from spreading?
But it should work.
Operation, we're getting new weapons for Ogre with the functional power maul, shield combo. Oh, wish we were getting weapons.
The foundry plexus hidden in Tertium.
How do you lose something that big?
Might not have lost it. Might have been hidden on purpose.
Makes sense.
See, that feels admech to me.
It appears that Flow Control Hub Delta 12 is under the control of... Data not found. Fascinating.
Operation with something insane chases after you to get the fuck out as fast as possible. That could be fun. Oh, we're in with this suspiciously ration-shaped neck. I haven't found any rations, sir. Yeah, exactly. Can't be mad and over and recovering rations. No, I don't think anybody can. Well, or is the ogre destroying them by eating them? Any luck the operation will be set on the Morning Star? So we have been told that it will take us into the trenches of Atoma, is what Fat Shark had to say.
The war is not over. Behemoth.
Oh, we totally foiled the summoning or binding of like a, well, I personally think, I mean, we don't know this for sure, but I personally think it's pretty likely we foiled the binding of this, the essentially spirit of a great unclean one into Roden's body. Reject new mission, finishing paperwork in the administratum would be amazing.
No escape! No quarter! No mercy!
I want to play the Darktide mission where you're playing as the Fatalist Arbitrator setting up his new paperwork system. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Hooch.
Get back in position!
The new op is helping destroy tanks? Who knows?
You sought me out.
Bringing Krieg cosmetics back in store right after announcing moving to the trenches seems pretty on point. Oh, actually, that's a really good point, Hieronymus. cool if Atoma caught the eye of Typhus and his legion. Well, the walking pox that is the disease that's in Tertium is Typhus's disease. Like, he created it. I highly doubt that we'll ever see or hear from a named character as major as Typhus himself, but it'd be cool.
Do you know any good songs?
Oh. Should we just hold on as long as we can? Hold on until Rannick decides to save our bots. Will Rannick actually show up and do something? That'd be crazy.
Grenade for the taking. Medicaid station!
Stay together. Let's not get lost down here.
I recommend you follow the pipes.
Shotgun inside!
Rannick doing something, save it for a genie. Oh, playing Marine boss fight would absolutely be a nice addition. A single poor Plague Marine would get cyberbullied by us. Rannick shows up, reminds us he doesn't know our names, and we will wait until M44 for him to ever do so. Rannick is too nice to be Inquisitor. He waited until he was sure and thought who the traitor was, instead of go to gadget airlock.
The behemoth shame the rest of you!
Rannick does funny things. He manages handling more life. He only sends us on missions. Honestly, so Rannick is a mission giver on some of them, but a lot of the times also whenever he shows up, it's on other people's missions and he's just like butting in.
The mutant is terminated!
Right a line. That command doesn't work on the YouTube side, unfortunately, but I can tell you guys, I think this is going to be my last
You
one.
don't believe in glory, conscript. So
Because my
what do
stomach's
you
starting to
follow?
feel a little
I'll go
funny.
with the Emperor bids, and I'll carry the honour
Out
of
in
idea
bound,
with me.
reprobates!
Clean kill.
The next memory echoes to be Rannick's. I also want that. Playing Marine. I have brought miracles, gift to millions. I'm immortal and come to grandfather's love. Oh, Red Rock. Rannick gets some pleasure from watching the rejects from 6. Like the rest of the channel, his data slate is footage of local guards getting bodied, maybe.
You can kill.
For the blood god! Hello, Coleman Dre.
The sum of your parts is greater than the individual. In other words, group up.
I wish you could name weapons. I would name this one the Decapitator.
Grenade!
I can't shout it right now. I'm sick and my throat hurts. Oh, wow, that worked really well.
You are not together. You should
It's
be.
all good.
Now.
Nothing, some extra water and rest won't help. You blame the rations? Yeah, so does everyone else.
No control hub Delta 12 accessed. Commendable.
Name your knife the British Special. That's a good one.
You must destroy the infestation to proceed. Do so.
The legs always claim this prize! Trapper neutralized!
Friggin' nasty! But he's dead!
Eliminate that final infestation.
Children and the men still did this loss of rations. Well, sacrifices must be made. Wolf wrote the data pad indicating 91B loss. What is 91B? Your flame ruby named Taco Bell Aftermath. Good lord, that's disturbing.
Hot barrels ready to detonate!
Acceptable.
Hello, Kensei.
Proceed to the
Cool,
refinery.
dude just wanted freedom. Now he's having a day
Send force!
by day. Now he's having day by day strokes. Well, fuck around with heresy. Find out.
Rock it down!
Nothing can ever get better in 40k. It can only get worse.
Close and kill! Trapper! Get to the home!
Varus. It is time to continue onwards.
No respite from the legs!
Think Zola will kill him, or will she turn with him? I'm not even sure if Zola's gonna get the chance. I think she would kill him though, at this point. I think Zola's pretty clearly pretty damn loyal.
Something's been bothering me. Are we at risk of infection?
So I just want to make sure the job is done. Honestly, I wonder if Zola's gonna get taken. Because like since it seems to be heavily implied that Wolfer and Zola are brother and sister, I'm wondering if they are going to get used for another attempt in Admonition's ritual. Because their whole prophecy. I'm playing Fatalist RBDs.
You have no way out! Captain Minorix 105! Bring it down! We're surrounded!
Oh, Tertium. I'm gonna figure out what that banner said over there.
Follow pipe cluster 79 Alpha 341.
Hello,
Find the
Claret.
refinery.
mission, she sounds like she wants to capture him. She wants to get to him because she wants to figure out if he really is her brother. I'm pretty sure that's true. Because I think at this point Zola suspects, but I don't think that she can bring herself to believe it without knowing for sure. It'd be a great wrench. I'm curious for Rendell to not be on the Morning Star as a regular Inquisitor. That would be surprising.
I never surrender.
That'd be quite the twist-a-rooney.
You are eager for combat.
I love fighting. I can fight all bleeding day.
If only you could transfer some of this energy to the rest of us, Behemoth.
Oh, the amount of times I've said that to myself. Only I can have half your energy.
I cannot be stopped.
Hello, Flying Mateo. How are you doing?
That barrel's going.
Let's get to the killing.
I just watch those soldiers split into two.
Always be quiet, brother. Or you're just trying to save your breath.
Stay back. Please on me.
Dodge that trapper.
Heads, you need any?
Medical station initializing its maintenance.
The leg's always claims its prize.
Stop twitching now. See that switch?
Get back from that barrel.
Kill it. That barrel's going to explode.
And new class that could add some cosmetics. The RBs have one protein helmets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what goes into those decisions versus when to actually release a class and stuff. But hopefully they would have some good skins for it.
They think that cover will stay.
Send you down, Frankie Logan. Let's do that.
Even in death, it's hell. No respite from the legs.
I just made my computer make some kind of chirping sound whenever I put that giant water bottle down. Team first top two, who gets the drip? I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true. I know a lot of people suspect that, but without one or the other, you know, coming out and saying this is exactly how these decision-making processes work. This is what the, you know, process is for getting things signed off on. Oh. Your Zealot is now level 6? Hell yeah. You're blazing through them levels.
That's a kill.
For me, when you look at the models, there isn't a lot of variety. I mean, it's true, but, you know, know, it's just kind of impossible to know exactly where it's coming from.
No escape! No quarter! No mercy! Incoming home!
Shit.
No treats for this hound.
I trained for moments like this.
Killings never end.
Scarcely worth a
Oh fuck, there's a big man over here.
Big machine grenade!
We're doing the Emperor's work, it's true. Seeing a lot of sets for BDs so they can have good cosmetic circulation. Maybe. Maybe, maybe. Anyone who wants to play my Darktide after stream? You'll be in BC. Oh, nice. Yeah, in our Discord, there's pretty much always people looking to play, looking to form strike teams. So if you are often wanting to find new people to play Darktide with, instead of trying to roll up with randos, that is the place.
I cannot be
Are there
stopped!
two of them there, or did the sound just play twice? Is your cat's name? I always thought it was Obey. No, it's Barry. His name is Barry J. Gillis, and he is very aware that his only redeeming quality is he's cute. In my opinion, what's the worst melee weapon and ranged weapon pairing?
Good work, soldier!
That's what I trained for.
I guess that I would do something, like if I wanted to pair things up that would be like the worst, I would pair up two things that, so like I would take a ranged weapon that's really only functionally useful at close range, so you can't deal with anything far away.
Let's hope the Emperor really is watching us.
Yes, you all are cute, and it's also all of, it's also your only redeeming quality. Well, kidding. I'm kidding. But Barry's only redeeming quality is that he's cute. He's very aware of it. Shredder pistol gonna be the worst ranged weapon. Oh man, I think Shredder pistol's fun, but it is pretty useless.
Satisfactory performance, conscript.
That's the training kicking on.
I never surrender!
Boragon, unfortunately, this is probably gonna be my last one. I might instead take like a quick stretch break and stuff and see how I'm feeling, but I am sick right now, and I am feeling progressively grosser slowly over time. You're so tired? Oh no, oops. Go back to bed! Look, maybe instead of stream today, we should all just agree on community nap time. Thanks, Pyratin. I'm sure I'll be just fine. So far, it seems to be just like, it's feeling like a gross cold. I have a feeling I haven't even gotten to the gross part yet, but also I'm hoping that if I drink like a shit ton of water and tea and stuff and like have ultra garlicky soups and things and just get lots of sleep, that maybe by tomorrow we'll be fine. Venison for the hunter. Look at the wall. You go fetch something now! Give the new classes you need prologue. That'd be rad. Water? Tablets and indicate cure the cold. I know, right? Had the flu for 3 days, even late to the nap time. Oh no, Fritz, I'm so sorry. Blanket. I can't drink the blanket, but I will have some water. Shredder pistol, which melee weapon? Let's see. What's the worst melee weapon you guys?
Primary goal achieved.
What class are you playing?
You have no way out!
Double claw. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. You walk with it. Joe, make a Psyker guide for melee staff only. Hit V on your keyboard and you will succeed in doing melee Psyker staff only. Honestly, there you go. That's what you do, Redaline. Go play Psyker, take staff, only use bonk. Like a build video? That'd be so fun. That's actually a really good idea, Petey. A few days mentally to medication and you're tired and worn out. That's fair. That is better than the alternative, yeah. Purging heritage first rations of being at work. Oh, Sword Sage. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I'm probably going to be wrapping up here and then going back to bed for a while. Because I am not feeling great. Nurgle got... See, if you were purging heretics, you run the risk of the game getting a little too real and infecting you with walking pox. You got your rat tail? Hell yeah.
Adamant, unyielding, unstoppable!
Does in stream early, so she doesn't have to play Darktide with you. It is not! Oops, I'm sick. You have to be nice to me. That's the rule. Thanks, Sword Sage. I'm sure it will. I'm hoping if I can just slam water and just sleep a lot, hopefully by tomorrow I'll be totally fine. Oh no, Shadowheart, I'm so sorry. I wonder if it has to do with the Amazon Web Service outage. Staffs do bug? Yeah, if you use the weapons special button on them. I think on PC it's V. V is in Victor by default. You'd be in bed and sleeping, make you glitter, hell yeah. How about instead of sleep you play balloons? I want to take a nap, BD, at the very least. Also, just like talking is hurting right now. It's hurting my throat. Hell yeah, tea. I'm gonna be having so much tea. There's probably gonna be honey in it. Maybe a little milk. I think Joe would feel so much better if she played Balloons TD6. I can... What if I tell you guys that, like, I'll take a nap and then do it, but I don't stream it? No whiskey in the tea. No, no, no. No risk for the wicked. Hope you're wicked then. I'll see Inquisition will be after me anyways. Oh, the Inquisition is always after me. I'm a known heretic. Stream geared. Oh. Jin? No Jin. And we have that one guy in the Emperor's TTS who replaces the vocal system in the box. I'm not putting booze in my tea. I'm just gonna chillax and be nice to my immune system and oh fuck, get shot in the fucking dick by this sniper. God damn it. Lemon ginger tea? Hell yeah. No brandy though. Alcohol isn't good for your immune system, guys. Don't you spike my tea, BD? Add hot sauce. Blah! I always swore a little ton of whiskey in your tea would fix you right up. It'll make you probably not fear that you feel like shit. Well done, team. Excellent job. All right. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm sorry, you guys. I feel supremely icky. So, I'm going to try and go kick this so then maybe I can be back at it. I also feel a little bit bad that, like, that I seem like I'm not excited and stuff for, like, you know, the new class and everything. I literally am just tired and I don't feel very well right now. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'll be fine. It's just playing Darktide. I don't feel that bad. And then I like got to talking and everything. I was like, oh God, my throat hurts. Now my stomach hurts. So I'm gonna go sleep and slam a bunch of water and hopefully just be like fine for tomorrow or close. Yeah, we had a Temu twin in there. Thanks, Bear. Pancakes. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for playing and for hanging out. Thank you, Gnarly Tree Hugger, for the follow. Thank you, Yellow Impurity, for the sub. Thank you, Lormock, for renewing your YouTube channel membership. And thank you guys all so much for hanging out. I'm sorry I'm dipping early. I feel bad. I feel a little bit like a weenie because I'm like, oh, I'm not that bad. But I know. I can feel that I'm getting worse, and especially like with talking and everything actively hurting my throat. I'm like, I should not test it. You know, and push myself and make it worse. So I'm gonna go chillax and take a nap and stuff, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Sounds like a lot of you guys aren't feeling very well too. So everybody go take a nap if you can. Community nap time. Okay, love you guys. Bye.